ang pagpapatuloy ng bahagi ng understanding the self na may pinamagatang the material self. Ito ay nakapatungkol sa mga basic components of the material self. Ano yung mga influences ng media pagdating sa material possessions at yung mga qualities ng pagiging isang wise buyer. So, ito yung mga magiging laman ng o kabuuan ng video na mapapanood ninyo. Okay, let's start. The term material self was coined by renowned American philosopher and psychologist William James as part of an overall study into self-identity and self-awareness. According to James, the physical parts of a person's life that they see as an essential aspect of their identity are referred to as the material self. This consists of a person's physical self, material belongings, and any other tangible qualities or characteristics they are connected with. James claimed that these bodily qualities are fundamental in determining person's concepts of self, and that how we perceive these qualities physically shape who we are. The material self is made up of those tangible and outside characteristics that people feel characterize who they are, adding to their entire self-concept and self-awareness. William James identified 4 essential compositions that make up the material self. The most essential component of the material self is the body. It includes a person's physical appearance, biological functions, and sensory perceptions. Second is the clothes. These are physical goods that people own and strongly linked with their identities, such as personal possessions, jewelry, or other objects having special meaning. The third is an individual's immediate family. It includes parents, siblings, and offspring. It is seen as an essential component of their material self. Their sense of self and social environment are fundamentally shaped by these familial ties. The fourth one is home, comprises the rooms and locations a person occupies, such as their house, place of residence, or any setting that they feel particularly linked to as a whole and have a substantial impact on one's self-concept and self-awareness. According to William James, the physical body is the most important component of the material self. The body serves as the central and the most fundamental part of the material self. According to James' paradigm, it encompasses a person's physical appearance, sensory perceptions, and all outward manifestations of their bodily presence. This theory suggests how our perceptions of our own bodies have a big impact on how mindful and self-identifiable we are, making the body the foundation of the material self. In William James' concept, clothing is seen as a significant component of the material self. An individual's clothing choices are outward manifestations of their individuality. People frequently choose their attire based on personal preferences, cultural influences, and personal style. And these decisions can reflect the impact of how they view themselves. One's appearance is a visual representation of who they are, and it affects how others perceive them as well as how they view themselves. In this way, one's sense of identity and self-awareness are influenced by clothes, which is a significant component of the material self. In William James' paradigm, immediate family members are in fact a crucial part of the material self. You have close emotional and social ties to the member of your immediate family, such as your parents, siblings, and kids. These connections play a big role in your identity and the environment that shapes who you become. Your self-concept and how you see yourself in larger social and familial environment are greatly influenced by your interactions, roles, and shared experiences with your immediate family, as they are essential to your whole self-identity. Immediate family is therefore regarded as a vital component of the material self. In William James' conceptualization of material self, home is another insignificant component. It describes the actual area or location where a person resides and has a strong sense of belonging. Your house or apartment and the local physical surroundings, such as your neighborhood or town, are both considered to be parts of your home. Your identity revolves around the idea of home because it stands for a place where you can express yourself, forge relationships with other people, and where you can feel safe and secure. Your self-concept and overall sense of identity are influenced by how you relate to and are attached to your home. In this sense, home is a key component of the material self. Material things have a significant influence on people and society. These assets, can improve a person's quality of life by offering ease and comfort on a personal level. They allow people to express themselves in their own distinctive way through their choice of attire, home decor, and other possessions. In addition to enhancing one's social position and identity, possessions can also serve as a symbol of success. Additionally, having a sense of security and stability in one's life can come from having property and financial possessions. Material things, however, can also have unfavorable effect. In materialism, where identity and self-worth are excessively linked to one's belongings, and excessive concentration on collecting and preserving possessions can result in shallow relationship and lessen a sense of enjoyment. In addition, the pursuit of material objects can result in debt and financial stress, especially when people overspend or put their possessions before their financial security. The creation, use, and disposal of material things all have an impact on environmental problems such as pollution, resource depletion, and waste. Social comparisons based on material things can breed uneasiness and jealousy. In conclusion, having material possessions have both advantages and disadvantages. Therefore, finding a balance with them is essential for both individual well-being and long-term sustainability of our society. Compulsive buying disorder, or CBD, also known as compulsive shopping or oniomania, is a mental health condition characterized by an irresistible urge to shop and spend money, often resulting in financial, emotional, and interpersonal problems. People with CBD frequently engage in excessive and unnecessary shopping, using it as a coping mechanism for stress or emotional distress. Despite recognizing the negative consequences, the struggle to control their shopping impulses, leading to financial difficulties and strained relationships. Treatment of CBD typically involves psychotherapy, support groups, and sometimes medication, aimed at helping individuals regain control over their shopping behaviors and address the underlying emotional triggers.